Rock on.
All of the rock, all of the time. 24 hours a day on your smart device and online.
Who are you?
Well, hello. Thanks very much for taking time. Next episode of Who's the Band? I'm a bit excited. We're here with Butane Regulators.
This is Scummer, half of Butane Regulators.
Well, there you go.
The other two are ill right now.
Are you still trying to ruin everyone's night though? Or?
I mean, almost 10 years of doing that now. Yeah. So,
We always succeed as well.
yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, I usually have a good night, so you've got to try harder next time then.
Well, we'll definitely do it tonight, I think.
Well, you've been on a bit of a break and you're back, which I'm really glad about.
Thank you. Right, yeah.
How long have you been on break? 2 years, or did you have
I
enough?
don't know, yeah, we like, sort of adult life gets in the way, don't it? Like, people have more stuff going on, and our drummer just, I think I probably pushed it a bit too much and was like, right, yeah, we'll get a tour, we'll do some music videos, we'll record an album, and I think that was quite overwhelming for the whole band. I don't know, but then, also, yeah, it's nice to have a little break, and then we kept saying yes to gigs every now and then, so we kind of had to have the conversation, like, are we still a thing or what? So
Yeah, things happen with like family and stuff as well. So
yeah. So.
Do you love being a thing again?
It's
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
That's not. Can I swear like this on the camera, like that? Interview. That's Kate. That's my sister Kate. Also scum like the rest of us.
Welcome.
Yeah.
So you're still enjoying it? Enjoying it again, or?
I suppose so. Yeah.
yeah, we haven't really played.
We don't sound so sure about it. Do we?
We haven't played as much, but yeah, I'm still enjoying it, and I think we're getting. Well, I feel like we're getting better as we go as well. So even though we don't play as much.
I just don't hold tonight's gig.
Oh yeah,
to
don't
that,
hold
like,
this in any regard. Yeah, this is.
Did you ever get to go on tour then, or not?
We've done like mini tours of Southern
Tour.
England.
Yeah.
We've done like what was it, Leicester, Manchester, then maybe back down for Canterbury. Not really a proper tour. Sort of,
I mean,
You've been away,
we
pounds.
went to Manchester and played one song and blew the amp up, and then yeah.
fond memories. We still got mentioned on the promoters thing.
Yeah.
When they were mentioning all the bands, they mentioned us. I was like, yes, we still made
Even
it to
though
the
we
list.
ruined someone's life by blowing their precious amp up.
Yeah,
So.
that's all right. Do you remember whose band it was? What band? We could say sorry to them and tag them in it and say, yeah, sorry about that.
Tried to forget that evening.
So your best tour episode, blow someone's amp up, or
No.
does it get better?
Well, I don't know if you know what I'm going to say. When we played with We Punch Tiger, I say played with We Punch.
Was that
So,
Southend-on-Sea or Basildon?
Somewhere in Essex.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like we sing songs. Well, Ewan and I are both sober, so we like a lot of our songs and the stuff I've been writing is about sobriety. But in the early days, we were all massive drinkers, like, and we get drunk quite a lot. So we played we were going to play a gig in Essex with our band, with our friends' band, We Punch Tigers. We got very, very drunk, way too drunk to play. None of us can remember really what happened. We had our set list on a balloon, and this isn't even someone opened the door at the back, so as soon as we started playing, the balloon
balloon
disappeared. Yeah. Later on that night, someone from We Punch Tigers was driving around trying to find us in a people carrier, and he couldn't find us. We ended up trying to get a taxi home, well, to theirs. We didn't realise how far away it was, and he was saying it was like 50 quid, and we got into an argument, and then one of us got arrested. Not me.
Not me. Okay.
We can't drop him in it. Well, yeah, so then we had to go and find him the next day, because I'm pretty sure, did we have a gig the next day, or maybe the day after?
Day after,
yeah, that
I
was,
think.
yeah.
But we were ringing round all of the police stations in the area saying, have you got a guy?
What? Yeah, we need to create some better memories. Imagine
Yeah,
that. That's
yeah.
our best memory of being on.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened. I don't know if that's the best memory, but that was one that always
That
sticks
will
out.
do.
Yeah.
Ringing around the police stations, that will do.
And then turning up the next day with my old camper van, opening the side door and a load of cans fall out as well. Because like, obviously I was a driver, but they'd all be drinking in the back of the van, so there'd be a load of empty beer cans in there. And this is what led me to sobriety, I suppose, stuff like that. Just doing stuff like that. Yeah.
What made you want to do music? Who made you pick up an instrument, make you sing?
Well, instrument, I've tried picking up instruments. I've got a very short attention span, so that's never worked for me.
You tried bass for a little while, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got an acoustic guitar and an electric guitar at home, and I've borrowed instruments of people, and it's just not worked. So, I've always written like poems from a very young age. Poems, rap. I was into rap when I was younger. I still am. Like, so I'd be writing little rap songs, and then eventually we were talking about starting a band for probably about 3 years before we actually started a band, and then then it suddenly happened. It's like, I like punk music, so I'm going to write angry stuff, punky stuff, I guess. It kind of stemmed from there. I used to like writing about struggles of, I don't know. I had a bit of a messed up upbringing, so a lot of my earlier poems are about that, which I haven't really done much in our songs, but I always like sort of songs about that kind of thing. Like people, I'm not very good at
How do you write
I can't
if you
really
don't
word
play
it.
an instrument? How does it work?
So, because we've had quite a break, and I did this anyway. I write, like I say, I do a lot of poetry, and then when we're in practice, I'll just get about 5 or 6 different notepads out, my phone, and then I've got recordings on my phone, written down on my phone, notepads everywhere, scraps of paper everywhere, so it'll all be out. He hates it, which I love. They'll be playing something, and then I guess I'll just see if it works with it. I don't know.
So who does the music? Do you do the music as well? No.
Well, loosely, I guess.
Yeah, I mean you have input in it, and how long certain things should be, and yeah.
So you recite a poem, and then if everyone around thinks, how can you make that into a song?
So I suppose so. I don't recite it. I just wait for them to play something, and then I'll just sing it in almost like a rap form, and then I'm like, that works, and then I'll just tweak it, and then recording it, and then I'll be like, I hate this. I'll change it whilst we're recording it, which I've done a few times, and then I have to relearn it because I've rewritten it. But sort of like that.
Sort of like music first, and then try and work the lyrics into it.
Who do you listen to at home?
I've been listening to a lot of. There's an artist called Delilah Bond who I'm going to go see next month. I've been listening to a lot of their stuff. That a lot. But my music it's all over the place. Listen to these actually. Shooting Daggers, they're one of my favourite bands. Listen to them a lot. ABBA. I like ABBA, so I listen to ABBA. I don't know about you.
I love ABBA. I couldn't answer that. It's just there's so many. I don't listen to one thing. It's everything.
No.
Like probably I do prefer the heavier music, metal and stuff like that. But I listen to everything.
Yeah, mine could go from Patsy Cline to Slipknot to
ABBA.
To ABBA, and then an orchestral piece. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know.
I listen to Radio 3 when I drive around in the car.
I don't know what's on Radio 3.
Just
We should say we
jazz.
listen to Hastings Rock actually. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Because it's online now, isn't it?
It's online, yes, all the time, 24/7, so no excuses. There you go.
I sound like such a terrible fan now, but I did used to listen to it on FM. Is it still going to be on FM like after? It's normally after Beatles Day, isn't it? And then
It's
like
May, yes,
Okay,
yeah.
so that's
We're currently working on that.
because I like texting in stuff whilst we're working and getting a shout out. I quite like doing that.
You can do that
Yeah.
now. I mean, there's
Okay.
DJs on, during the day, not all day, every day, but
Yeah.
you can still text in and get a shout out.
We'll have to
no
do that
worries
then.
there.
Yeah, definitely.
If you ever got to go on tour again or want to go on tour, who would you want to go with? Dead or alive, I suppose.
I don't know.
ABBA, maybe?
Dead people would be quite hard because you've got to transport the coffins or the urns and that, so probably not anyone dead.
Yeah, I think Pizza Tramp would be a good laugh.
Yeah, Pizza Tramp. Well, I can't say who because they're not announced yet, but a friend's band are coming over next year in March, and they're going to want to do a little tour from Norway. You know who I'm talking about. So maybe those. I can't announce who though because they're not. Or can I?
Have you been asked yet?
No, but
No.
this is quite early days. As I've just said, look, I want to get you over here, but obviously because they're from Norway, it's quite you've got to sort out a lot of travel and that. And
Paperwork.
yeah, but they'll be coming over anyway for a punk festival that we go to, Manchester Punk Festival. So they'll be coming over early for that, playing a gig here, and they'd want to do like a mini tour up the country and then back to Norway. If we can follow them on that tour, that'd be quite good.
That would be awesome.
But yeah, we went to one of the flats they were in when they came over, and they were pinning each other down and ripping each other's piercings out and hanging off the balcony and stuff like this. So
They're absolutely insane.
so it'd be fun just to watch them doing stuff
Something
like that.
to look forward
Yeah,
to
yeah.
then, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, we got them in March next year, which would be good.
Good. Any plans on recording anything? Have you had anything recorded? Oh, I've never seen any.
We've had we had a couple. Well, we had a few EPs. We want to get everything that we've got down. Basically, re-record everything as an album. It's just getting the time for everyone to be together to do it. It'll probably be quite a long process.
Yeah, that's what's like. Well, next year, August/September next year is 10 years of the band. So if we can get an album out around that sort of time, that'd be nice.
Where does the name come from? What does it mean?
It originated from Beavis and Butthead Do America. Stupid cartoon film, and there's a man on there who talks about his camper van, and he says he's got to have a good butane regulator. That's how it originated. No story behind it other than just
That's a great
silly,
story.
like, yeah. And then I was in a festival in Czech Republic, and our thing was to talk to people about random stuff. And over there, although people speak English, their English is quite broken, so we'd get the conversation going, and then I'll just ask them a random question. I was like, so what butane regulator do you think I should get for my camper? You know, it's something really random, like, I don't know why, it's a stupid game, so it always was a funny word or a funny phrase. And then, yeah, I kind of said, I think I said, yeah, we called butane regulators on that one.
Yeah.
Back when we had the original drummer, who doesn't play for us anymore. The original bassist, who doesn't play for us anymore. I don't think she made...
Bassists.
Yeah. But I still like, you know, yeah. No, we don't speak to either of them, do we?
No.
So what's the
Right.
plan? What's next? You said hopefully a little mini tour,
That'd be next year.
recording.
I think
What's this year?
get more practicing, because we haven't practiced for a while, because people in other bands, and again, yeah, like say, just stuff, things going on in everyone's lives. Ideally, personally, I'd like us to get back in practice and get back up to scratch. The new stuff that we almost had finish that, and like I say, we'll start writing it ready to be recorded. And then we'll most likely go up to Leeds to record that. So we've got a friend up there who's done a couple of our EPs in the past. So that's the plan. If it works, we don't know. Classic Butane style, it'll take a few years, or maybe hopefully just under a year. But yeah.
10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. Well, 10 years for an album, that's it. So that's the plan.
That is the plan.
Well, that's a good plan. I like it. Any wisdom you want to throw out there? Anything you want to say?
Don't know. Carry on listening to bands like these, Shooting Daggers, listen to Delilah Bond, listen to Menstrual Cramps, listen to Comeback Clip, listen to Fat Problem with a PH, listen to Pussy Liquor, listen to Daffodildos, listen to those kind of bands. Don't listen to us, right? Listen to the fucking proper bands that have got stuff to say. I guess that's what I've got to say. And then go on their lineups and see who they're playing with. Listen to those. There's a lot more, even though we're just four blokes shouting, there's a lot more to what is known as the punk scene of today than just that.
I have to
So,
say, my daughter you were probably the first band I took my daughter to see, and she was very little.
Okay.
She's still scarred.
We're sorry. Well, yeah, so we did
there you
ruin
go.
something. And we did,
You
yeah.
say bring your nan, not bring your kids.
Yeah.
For your daughter, I mean, she remembers it, so it must have been, a memory.
Yeah, that's good then. Or bad, we don't know. But
There you go. Any wisdom from you?
Maybe just don't drink so much that you can't remember how to play guitar before you go on stage.
or punch taxis.
Don't punch taxis.
Don't try defecating in urinals.
Yeah.
That's another thing that happened. What else? No,
I
yeah.
walked in on him doing that, and that was.
We're not meant to say who it was. We got to
Strange
get
moment.
that mystery going of what member done that then? Who tried doing that?
Yeah.
Well, I do like, sometimes there's photos, isn't there, of like situations.
Yeah.
And then I suppose you need to make the story around that.
Yeah. That was also in Essex.
Yeah.
Don't play in Essex. Don't play in Southend with We Punch Tigers. Play with We Punch Tigers, but don't go there and do it. I don't know. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, play with We Punch Tigers. They're all right. They're good.
Well, thanks very much
Well,
for your
thank you.
time, and hopefully it goes well. And
we hope you can make some sense of what we all just
you'll
just
be
said.
around for another 10 years.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be awful, wouldn't it? We might have 2 albums up by then as well. Imagine that. 2 albums.
We might have got a gig by then as
We
well.
might have T-shirts and everything. Like that, wouldn't it? T-shirts. We got stickers. Haven't got them with us, but we got stickers. Right. We do have some vintage T-shirts out there that people are wearing. I don't have one, but people have them.
I don't have one either, so I have to wear Rat's Nest,
Rat's
I'm
Nest.
afraid.
Play later.
Yep.
It's going to be good. It should be a good night later. I'm hoping there's birthday cake. It's a birthday party tonight, so there better be cake and I better be able to eat it.
All
I'll
right.
stop talking now because you'll just keep going and going and going. I'll just keep going
Well,
off
if
on
you've
tangents.
got a great story,
Well,
then, you know.
No, all my stories are terrible. Right.